Okay, so this is your ticket and your flight schedule.
You really think I need this holiday, huh?
Yes? Yes, I do.
Yeah, but what about...
Oh, your Christmas review? Yeah. The votes tally up to Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, I thought so. But you know why I'm here, right?
Shades.
You have a result, don't you?
Look, it's taken a long time to extract the data from the gun.
But you have it.
Shades, I think it's in your best interest that you just forget about it.
Specs.
Look, we have a new place, fresh start. This is just bringing trouble with us.
I know.
Just think about it, okay? Before you take a look.
Okay, alright, I will. Promise.
Now, I'm off.
Where are you going?
I got invited to a Christmas party.
Are you serious? Where the hell's my invite?
Silly Shades.
No, seriously, where the fuck's my invite? Welcome back to Dat Game, the show where we take a look at video games and judge them by their sexy, sexy covers. I'm Shades, and you guys voted, and the results are in. Bayonetta 2! I'm so glad you guys don't hate me.
Last Christmas we covered Bayonetta. Well, she uncovered herself mostly. She has a way of doing that with her bodysuit of hair, her swift abilities as a witch, and her heel guns that could shoot a round off in your face. If you haven't seen our Bayonetta review, check it out here. I'm going to try and cover most of the new aspects of Bayonetta 2, but may skim over some of the basics.
Also, it's me trying to make you watch another one of my videos, you know, without putting Pranks Gone Wrong Sexual 2016 in the title.
Bayonetta 2 hit our hot little hands in 2014 as a Wii U exclusive, which did anger some fans, as the first installment was on the Xbox 360 and PS3. But Nintendo wanted to push some sales, and with Sega's powerhouse title of Bayonetta, it was a safe bet on the sequel. And as a bonus to all the Wii U owners, they re-released Bayonetta 1 in a box set with the new installment. And with some Nintendo-related costumes to spice up the deal. Now that the Wii U port has hit the end of the road, what could become of the series? Ported to the Switch? Who knows? But for anyone picking up a Wii U, this is a must-have on most gamers' lists.
Well, it looks like good old Shady Claus is here to give you some Christmas cheer. Let's review Bayonetta 2. Got my pudding.
Fuck, when the game boots up, it reminds us of the sexiness it provides.
Bayonetta.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Oh!
So let's just start with some action. Cause, you know, that's what the series is good for. I mean, you know, how about Bayonetta fighting angels on a clock floating through time as the story's lore is narrated?
The Legend of Eight.
That's pretty epic, but
A
I
legend
think
from
I
the
can
dawn of
control
time.
myself. Right into Mechbot.
Aesir spent the first eternity.
But hey, we're getting ahead of ourselves. The fight against the Lumen Sage is only so much we can handle. Let's wind it back just a few months after Bayonetta 1.
What is that, Jared Leto's Joker?
Well, the right eye of light and the Lumen Sages lost to time itself. But that's just the end of the game.
Ooh, edgy.
We join Bayonetta and our favourite sleazeball, Joe Pesci, shopping for goods downtown for Christmas. Gosh, I've missed Enzo.
You know what I need? Some heels without guns. You don't mind if we make a quick stop, do you, Enzo?
Do you know what day's coming up? Here I was shopping, minding my own business, then you show up and turn me into a damn...
Bayonetta using Enzo as a rat to carry her shopping is the least of the scene. Bayo's walk is simply divine. From her moves and the dress she's draped with, and her new hair. I mean, fuck her new hair. I mean, I was worried at first about her losing her hairstyle, but by God, it suits her.
Inferno, you'd be well on your way with all the shit you pull. Dressing up like a nun just so you could off some angels and keep the underworld happy. Hey, I'm talking to you. Shit. But if it's that or getting torn limb from limb...
Can we just talk about this moment right here? A hack and slash game about destroying angels with swearing and sex appeal made by Sega on a Nintendo console.
What a time to be alive.
Forget about it.
Hey, forget about it.
So before we leave, Enzo needs to get a present for his kid, a toy jet plane. Which begs the question, why haven't we got any Enzo DLC yet? I want some side mission shit where Enzo has to try and live a normal everyday life only to have his world turned upside down by random bullshit.
Yeah, like that.
We meet up with Jean to talk about the odd feeling they both have been getting as of late.
Oh, ladies, that's kind of a personal problem. You don't want to talk about that in front of...
Pray tell. Our friends down south seem to be a bit upset as well.
Ladies, please!
Meanwhile, Enzo is arguing with the store clerk about the toy jet.
I want a toy jet. You know, the kind with wings, flies in the sky. No, I'm not buying any damned angels. Yellow, blue, I don't care what color they are. I learned my lesson with those bastards, you hear me?
Fuck the angel and devil storyline. Enzo getting a toy jet plane for his kids? That's the bread and butter, baby!
You hear that? I want one of those. The thing's flying in the air right now. There, that's the one. That's the biggest one you got in the store, right? Wrap it up nice, will you? It's a present, for God's sakes. Yo! You know what? Screw the pretty ribbon. Just hurry up and put it in the box, will ya?
Oh, here comes another action boner!
Fuck the damn ribbon!
At least your lot still knows how to make an end.
Bayonetta is nude. She got nude. We're not even 15 minutes into the game, and she's fucking nude.
Here I come, Grandma!
After our simple combat tutorial, we're fighting Angel Spawn on a moving fighter jet above the city. This game has a way with chill, and by way I mean it has none. It's just so stupid, and that's what makes these scenes like this fucking fantastic.
Fuck it! Game, throw it at me!
Damn it, car! Start already!
Right on time to deliver a little holiday cheer.
Oh, fucking wonderful! Bro, Don? But I don't believe in Santa!
Watch your mouth, Enzo.
Rodon commandeers Enzo's car for some fancy driving alongside of a building to give Bayonetta a hand in the field.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi!
I mean, can you feel this? Are you watching this? There was no pills consumed, no weed that was smoked. This is the game in all its glory, and every moment has my attention. From the balance in sexiness, action, and wacky comedy.
I fucking
Now the game's mechanics are a bit more solid than before, and they're still amazing. Shooting with hands and feet, your amazing kick work, time dodging to slow down time, and torture combos all make a return. The torture combos look more gruesome than before. But not just the torture combos, but the Giga attacks have got a boost in the boner excitement too. I mean, the hair dragon launching from the building to rip the god known as Belief apart, it's fucking perfect. But Jean then gets torn from her body and pulled into the depths. With Bayonetta fighting alone, it's now time to take flight. Once destroyed, we take Jean's body back to Rodin's, her soul trapped in hell. We must travel there to save her from the eternal wander of suffering, otherwise she'll slip away for good.
You know, she's pretty hot for a dead chick. Wasn't a big fan of her shit when she was in the realm of the living. But looking at her now, nah, still not a fan.
This is on a Nintendo console!
Bayonetta decides the only way to get to hell itself is by traveling to the main gates. But time is of the essence, so Bayo grabs Enzo and they head for the hills.
I can't believe you, Enzo. I didn't know the in-flight service was exclusive to fat Italians.
The hell is this? That has to be a reference. I mean, I know this series is known for it. Come on, guys, you can't pull the wool over this loose sheep's eyes.
Then the plane ain't free, you know. That reminds me, you owe Alex the kid for the charter.
My action boner's fighting my nostalgia boner!
Landing at the base of the mountain, well, Bayo landing at the base of the mountain, I'm pretty sure Enzo is fucked, we check out the dock area, and holy shit. The game's environments have gotten more vibrant since the first installment. Just looking at the ocean mixed with the scenery is just breathtaking.
Between the scenery and Bayonetta's ass, I can't breathe!
One thing I want to mention before we move forward is the hidden shops. Recently, the creators of the game brought it to our attention that there were secrets people had yet to find in Bayonetta 2. The secrets in question being these hidden stores. Some doors stand out a little more than most. Knocking on them with the Wii-U pad and entering a code, you can buy secret items or unlock playable characters. It's actually a nice touch for the hardcore players of Bayonetta. I wouldn't have guessed this secret to even be in the game. They did an amazing job of hiding it. Between gameplay segments are these challenge arenas. Complete the requirements to earn treasures. So for instance, use one long combo, or attack in slow mode.
Or donate to Shade's Patreon.
Oh, can we talk about Bayonetta's back issues once more? I mean, it's glorious. She's like some sort of fucking glamazon.
Coming through, boys!
Heading into the depths of town, we stumble upon one of Rodin's stores, the Gates of Hell. Now, I have covered this in my previous review, but there is an item we need to cover, the mirrors. Obtaining these mirrors, we can purchase clothes for Bayonetta, such as a sexy Japanese look, schoolgirl, or even a police officer.
Again, what a time to be alive!
But there are also the Super Mirror 64 mirrors. Yeah. From the name alone, you can guess they are Nintendo-related costumes, from Peach, Daisy, Fox, Link, and even Samus, which Nintendo even told the creative team, go for it, make them sexy. This is in a game that has Bayonetta using a weapon as a stripper pole. Also another new piece is these time trial chests. Much like the originals containing treasures, this time you must obtain all the pieces in order to rebuild the chamber. A nice small change. We bump into a street rat, who becomes a more useful Navi in our quest. Now with our new morphing companion known as Loki, we continue our quest to the gates.
You know, the holiday destination for the whole family.
But not before we fight Clockwork Snake with our giant Giga heels, pushing it into the ground with our sexiness. Again, this game has no fucking level of chill. Just when your heart rate is at a steady pace. I mean, Loki can part the sea so we can run across it. It actually shocks me the level of creativity in this game just doesn't hit a roadblock at any point.
Seriously, let's try and take a breath.
But just then, we bump into a Lumen Sage who wants Bayonetta's head.
Fuck, I want the whole Bayonetta, baby!
And these fight scenes are some of the most epic scenes you have ever seen in a fucking video game ever. You fight the Lumen Sage over a lava-filled town as your hair demon and an angelic god go Godzilla mode in the background. And we get quite a gigantic dap moment. One of the demon spawn we can summon is a butterfly behemoth. And fuck has she got the booty game. It's epic XXL proportions. I feel like when they made this game, they just didn't hold back. I know I've said it a lot, but there is not a moment that goes by that I'm not colored impressed. One of the new mechanics we've obtained after our fight is an eel-like transformation, helping Bayonetta to not only question getting a kiss from a street rat, but also gain deep treasures of the sea.
I want to kiss Bayonetta. Please?
As we're about to hit Rainbow Road to the summit, we're greeted by a robot monster from hell. Probably one of my favorite enemies I fought in the game so far, just from the design alone. That, and this scene has an epic fist bump.
Good to know some of you are keeping your part of the contract. Let's do this.
But before we make it to the highway, we're swallowed by a deep sea enemy, and play Pinocchio to some of hell's most devilish monsters, and another epic boss battle in a whirlpool of blood and violence.
Holy shit! Are we even gonna make it to the gates? Are we gonna be able to save Jean? Is Enzo gonna get his own DLC? Well, I mean, that's entirely up to you.
I don't want to spoil any more of this. It's an amazing sequel. Peeps, this is a no-brainer. They not only took the formula that made the original so great and placed it so well without tampering it, they also surrounded it in amazing new content. Some content more subtle than others, but still so very well rounded. The costumes are an added bonus. I love how you don't have to beat the game in order to obtain them. I can customize my gaming experience on the go. Along with the new over-the-top stunning visuals and even more over-the-top sexy moments and comedic timing, this game you would be silly to shy away from. It's a great example of balance. They just push the envelope for Nintendo with the sex appeal and fill it with eye-catching content to keep you there. This game does have one small letdown, feeling a tad short, but the replayability to unlock and try every costume is well worth a second spin. This game is pleasing. Platinum Games, you have obtained a class of your own.
Well, that's it for this episode of Dat Game. And I was gonna go speak to Specs, find out what she scanned from the gun. But she bought me these tickets for Japan, for a holiday. And when I look at it, internet storyline, tickets to Japan. I think the storyline can wait till next year. I'm going to Japan! I'm Shades, and remember, you get what you paid for. Merry Christmas, Shady peeps. I gotta get on the plane before I miss it!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to keep up to date with the latest DAT goodness, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click like on this video. Also, if you guys want to see some exclusive and uncensored DAT Game episodes, including extra content, you can support us on Patreon. And if you want to wear DAT Game, you can head on over to our store and get some sweet Shady shirts and merch. Thanks again for watching.
Have fun, Shades.